Yo, what's everyone saying? It's me, MB Bents. And today is obviously not a skit. This is completely something different. It's not a normal video. But really and truly, I didn't really want to make this video. But, because of, the other video and what I posted on my story, people now have a right to understand what's going on and what really happened. I don't want no one to pick no sides. There's no competition, nothing. I don't want no one to like think different of this person or me or whatever. It's just life. That's how life goes, yeah. So I'm gonna get straight to the point. 2020 was a great year, GoldenTrio. Everyone was watching us, everyone was just liking our content, everyone was just playing their part, everyone was doing their thing. Life was just amazing, success, meeting people, going to places where we thought we would never go to and just living life, yeah. It was all good. Then fast forward 2021, from January till March, I think, it was all good, but, there was a certain shift in energy. It was just it started feeling like something was changing. It wasn't really the same, as I should say. Like, it wasn't really the same as 2020. Like, it wasn't the same. So, obviously January or February, Dylan started making his own videos. He's doing bits, he's doing his thing. Everyone's still watching GoldenTrio and Ben Straight Burns. It's all good. Everyone's loving it. And, it just got to the point where things started to change. And at a certain point, I knew that there was something wrong. Now, for that part, when Dylan started making his own videos, he was doing his own vids by himself. And sometimes with us and Bernard. But, that time, like, we even said Dylan, like, bro, like, do more vids by yourself, because, we want everyone to see that you're capable of making skits for yourself and you can be the best. So, he was doing that, and he was doing that, like, completely well. Yeah. Now, me and Bernard are still making videos together. We make our own thing, we make a thing together. Now, it just got to the point where, like, we saw a change in Bernard. He wasn't like himself. He wasn't like his bubbly, fun, jokey self. Like, the Bernard we all grew up with together from young, from school and all that. It wasn't the same. It was like something just wasn't right. Like, he wasn't himself, yeah. And, whilst I was feeling like that, in the back of my head, I was thinking to myself, no, it's just normal, man. It's just a thing where, we're making more videos, we're becoming more busier, even outside of YouTube. Like, we all have to do certain things for ourselves. So, people, like, everyone gets tired and then, gets to the point where, they're not themselves or whatever. But it was only till a certain point where, or should I say a certain video, where I realized that, cool, there's something different wrong with my man. Like, there's something wrong. There's no ifs or but. It's a fact that he's not himself. There's something wrong. There's something going on. Yeah. So, the video that I'm talking about, I think it was with me, my other brethren, Bernard, on the couch, where I don't remember the video I did proper, but I think it was like a unit. We did a video where I think the title was like, how YouTubers and uni make videos, something like that. Like, let me even tell. Yeah, it was this video right here. Things to leave in 2020 be like. Basically, just me just imitating YouTubers uni, like, make videos and stuff. So, wow. It was actually January. That's when it all happened. That's how, like, bro, there's so many things that's going on that I literally don't remember the timeline. But apart from March, it was January, so I think it was early January where I clocked that he wasn't being himself and that. So this video, if you watch this video, you lots can tell that my man wasn't Bernard. I even posted behind the scenes 2 days after, and you lots can literally see like he was just not in it. Like he just wasn't himself. Yeah. Even the comments, there's small little jokes like, Burns looks high when you laugh, so Burns' facial reactions are too funny. Why Burns looks like he's against his will. Blah blah. Burns was like this. Blah blah blah. It was just a thing where, it was just a thing where people were just thinking like, why is Burns looking like this? Like, oh, he looks funny and that. He's just not himself. He doesn't talk too much and that. From then on, when I posted this behind the scenes clip here, like, that's when I was like, cool. My man, like, there's something wrong with my man, yeah. So, cool. Since that video, I must have just asked him, oh, are you good in that? He's like, yeah, he's calm and blah, blah, he's good, all that stuff. Life went on, everyone's just doing their thing. And then it got to the point where, Bernard was doing vids by himself. And now it's just all of us three doing the vids for ourselves, innit? That's when, we'll all actually just move solo. And, I actually remember that time when we all spoke, like, us three spoke with each other, and we were saying, let's do vids by ourselves and that, because, we don't want it to be a thing where we want people to want this character to be this character all the time. We just want to showcase our own thing, nothing major, all good, calm. And then, as time went by, Bernard just started moving distant. He just started moving just distant, doing his own thing. At first we didn't look at it as something deep, because that's just how it is with Mandem. Like, one guy's just not always gonna be active, calm, still good terms and all that stuff. And I think it got to the point where it got serious, where like, people were asking, oh, like, where's Bernard? Because I think Bernard wasn't really being consistent. He wasn't being consistent, I think. So he wasn't really posting videos. It was just me and Dylan. And then people were wondering, oh, like, where's Bernard? Where's Street Burns? Like, where's Street Burns? What's he doing? All that stuff. And, when that was happening, me and Dylan didn't know what was going on. Even, like, everyone else didn't know what was going on. Like, the man didn't know what was happening. Like, no one didn't know, like, where Bernard was. Like, we did not know what was going on. So when everyone was asking, where's Straight Burns, we really couldn't tell. Like, I even remember myself DMing people, like, replying to them saying, oh, bro, he's chilling, man. He's going to be back soon. He's just chilling, blah, blah. Now, the reason why we did not know what was going on was because me and Dylan were trying to literally talk to the guy and ask, like, what's going on? What's going on? How can we not be consistent? Are you good and all that stuff? And, he would say, yeah, he's calm, he's just chilling, to doing the thing. Cool. But then it just got to the point where we know him. Like, we know that it's not just calm. It's not just calm, bro. You're not just chilling. There's something going on, like, wrong. Like, what's wrong, blah, blah. We tried to think of so many reasons, but it just didn't add up, and we were just clueless. And then when things started moving weird from here, I'm not gonna say the timeline because I won't fully remember everything. I won't remember the dates and time. But what started moving weird was when Bernard started moving active again for a bit, doing his videos. Obviously, all of us don't record our videos by ourselves. Sometimes with most videos, it's impossible to record by yourself. You're gonna need someone to help record. Even a tripod wouldn't help. You're gonna need someone to record. So, cool. There was just situations where it was just weird. Like, one main example I can fully remember, which happened, yeah? And everyone at men remember this. So, obviously, me, Dylan, and Bernard, we make our videos, but we also get support from two of my guys, in it. You know, I'm not gonna say the name because I don't think they really want me to say it. I don't know. They don't want to be on the internet, so yeah, you know. But if you know in it, like the Turkish guy in my videos and the other black guy, you know, he's not in that much videos, but he's there in it. So, boom, this situation was, Dylan was at my yard, and you know, we're just talking whatever, thinking what to do, where we're gonna go, blah blah, normal stuff, yeah. And then at one point, like I look out my window, and we see Bernard's car parked, like not near my yard, but just down the road. And then I'm like to Dylan, like, what? Bernard's saying that? And then he's like, what? Nah, I don't know. And then he saw the car as well. And then we were thinking, bro, why is his car there and stuff? Then later on, we found out that when he went, he did a video with my two other guys. Now, I don't know about everyone else, but surely it's a thing where, you know, if your guy's there down the road, you know, you can just quickly shout them or something like, I don't know, you'll just let your brother know that you're down the road, like, even though your friend's there down the road, you'll just say, I knew yours, I was near yours, or whatever. But it was a thing where, like, Donnie just came to my road and did this thing, got help or whatever, and then just cut, you know. At the time, you know, it's just a thing where he just wanted to do his thing and then, you know, just cut. Maybe he was busy, I don't know. Didn't have time for conversation, but there were just so many, like, small little things where it was just weird, like, what, like, bro, is he avoiding us or whatever, you know? And, you know, that's when it got hard with like, the supporters and the fans asking, where's Straight Burns, because I think he went to another phase where he just wasn't posting. So, you know, with all that happened, we were just confused. And, yeah, it just got to the point where we're like, nah, like, fuck this. We're gonna pull up to the guy's yard and confront him and ask him, like, what's wrong? Because you lots don't understand, bro. We really wanted this to work. We really wanted GoldenTrio to work, because at that time, we was the main topic, the main group that was upcoming. You know, we could have been something very big in the UK that represented the UK in a good way. Yeah. So, you know, we pulled up to him, blah blah. We came to the yard, and then when we came to the yard, I think one of my guys called him and he wasn't at home. He was at some church thing. So, you know, we just waited. We just camped, we waited, and then I think he came back home, and then he came out, and then, yeah, he came in a car. Now, this part is very important, yeah, because literally, this is where, like, we can finally ask my man, like, bro, what is going on? Yeah, well, like, what's wrong? So, came in a car. I'm sitting in the front, Dylan and the other sitting in the back. Yeah. It was all calm and that at first, you know, just been a bit that we see each other, spud, whatever. Now, it started off with Dylan talking, you know, just asking, like, what's going on. And then, you know, Bernard was just saying the same, like, he's chilling, he's doing his own thing. And then this got to the point where we're like, no, bro, it's not that. Like, that's when I started getting into conversations like, bro, it's not that, bro. You're not just chilling. There's something wrong. Like, it seems like you're avoiding us, because it's getting to the point where, you know, everyone is starting to notice that we're not chilling. And when I say everyone, I'm not talking about the internet. I'm talking about, like, our friends, our mutual friends. It got to the point where my mum was even saying, like, where's Bernard? I haven't seen him in time, because Bernard always used to come. Bernard and Dylan are the two main people that would always come into my yard nearly every single day from 2020, even before 2020, school days, yeah. them two were the main people that always came to the yard, but mostly Bernard. So my mum knew that there was something even wrong. So she's even asking me. So, eventually it got to the point where Bernard just spoke from his chest. Yeah, he spoke from his chest. I spoke from my chest. Everything was out and open, we were all honest. Out the window, yeah. And, I remember Bernard saying, yeah, obviously it's a thing where, you know, it got to the point where he wasn't. I don't remember what he fully said. I can't pronounce. I can't like say exactly what he said, but it was along the lines of him finding himself. Like he just wanted to spend time with himself and just figure out what he wanted to do. He also wanted to work on his Mad Moves clothing brand because that's really what he wanted to do from the very beginning before the internet. He wanted to do his own clothing brand, so he started working on clothing brand. He said all of that, cool, all that stuff. He also mentioned him saying he wanted to get close to God and all that stuff. So, as Christians, we like all of us are Christians, yeah. Like everyone I met, we're all Christians. We understand. If you want to get closer to God, that's calm. We have no problem with that. You can go do your thing and be alone and figure out yourself and get your relationship closer to God. And then he said all of that, and then what I said from my point of view was, bro, it's a thing where the internet like everyone's pressuring us saying we're straight burns, like what's wrong with me good and all that stuff, and we can't say nothing back to them because we don't know why, yeah, and even got to the point where like people that are my family, yeah, are just making assumptions because, bro, that's how life is. Everyone makes their own assumptions and think this is the reason why, blah blah, and then it just spreads around. And just from how it looked outside, people were like, my mom was just saying, he might be jealous or something. Like he might be jealous of me. And I even said to my mom like, what do you mean she might be jealous of me? Like it just got to the point where people were just making negative assumptions, and then whilst that was going on, I was telling everyone, nah, bro, like, no, it's not that. Like, he's not jealous or whatever. Like, no, it's not that. He's good. He's just, doing his own thing, and I don't know, he's probably just going through something. It's not fair. It's not a thing where he's jealous. He's not jealous. I never thought he was jealous of my life, And I said that to him, and when a lot of people, especially family members, are saying, yeah, he was jealous. To me, it's like I didn't want to believe it at all, bro. Like in my head, when I'm by myself, I was thinking to myself, "There's no way he's jealous, man. There's no way. Like, why would he be jealous? No, like that's my bridge from secondary, fam. We even went to the same primary. I didn't chat to him primary, but the fact that we went to the same primary, like our family's close and that, like, bro, we all go to the same church. Like, nah, man, it's not that thing. So I put it all. I just ignored everyone. I ignored everyone making assumptions. He's not jealous. No, bro, he's not. He's calm. But there's that little part in my brain thinking, bro, is he jealous, bro? Like maybe they're right in that, but I just ignored it. So when I told him that, obviously he denied it, saying no, he's not jealous or whatever, blah blah. And cool, he said that, and he also said that, got to the point where, like, he was starting to see a change in me. Bear in mind, this conversation was meant to be like a group thing, but like with Dylan and stuff. But it got to a point where it was me and Bernard going back and forth, just literally us two. And Bernard was saying that, like it just got to the point where, like, I was in it too much. Like I was loving it too much. And when I say loving it, I mean as in it was getting to my head. And that's when he started saying, like for example, if we go out and we're taking a picture, I would always be in the middle, or I would always be thinking how to like stay on top of everyone in the game or whatever. And then like when he said that, I was literally confused, and I was saying to him, bro, first of all, to you it may seem like I'm being cocky, But bro, you know when I'm cocky. Like, you know when I'm actually just being arrogant. And I'm really like that. Brother, if I'm standing in the middle of the picture, it's not because I put myself there on purpose. It just happens, bro. Like, we can literally be just walking and a fan comes in and he just takes the picture besides us and I'm just in the middle. There's pictures where I'm not in the middle, bro. There's literally pictures like that. And obviously I said that to him as well. I said to him, bro, it's not like, no, that's just all nonsense. And me saying that, like, we need to make sure we're on top, that's just me, bro. That's everyone. Everyone in the industry, whatever they want to do, bro, they always think to themselves, cool, how can I do better than this person? Do you get it? What can I, how can I take some inspiration from this person and then add it to my own and make it different? Because that's the game, bro. In reality, some people just want to be at the top, whilst doing their own thing. And, that's just life. That's fun. With me personally, I'm a competitive person, but in a healthy way. Do you get it? Like, I'm not a menace where I think to myself, nah, I don't want this person to get on top of me, blah blah. Because bro, if that was a thing, I wouldn't I wouldn't even try. I'll purposely not do videos with Dylan and Bernard, bro. I would have just not done multiple videos with them in the past, bro. In 2020, like, what? It was never like that. So, and he also mentioned a thing where, 2020 we were always together. So he wasn't really with his parents, with his siblings and that. Like, he wanted to spend time with his family, and that's understandable. Do you get? That's all good. With the whole God thing and how you felt about me and all that stuff. But the problem was that the guy has poor communication. He has poor communication, bro. That's literally what it was. How can we get to a point where me and Dylan don't, like, we're both the closest friends, we don't even know what's going on with you? That was literally the problem, bro. The communication. The guy has poor communication. It was just poor. It was shit. Yeah, it was shit. In reality, it was shit. Big man thing. So, we said that, and then, it got to the point where, cool, we resolved the issues. We said what was in our chests and our heads or whatever. Everyone said their bit and then whatever, and then it's all got solved. It was all solved. So, he left the car. He went back to his yard. Happy days. It was all good. Now, the maddest thing is that when I went back to my yard, bear man, this is like 2 in the morning or something. I went back to my yard in that, yeah. I think it was either the next day or 2 days after. Like, I'm on the phone with Dylan talking or whatever. And then, like, honestly, you look, I said to Dylan, bro, I'm not gonna lie, I don't think the whole situation is done. I don't think everything's just good. And Dylan was saying, nah, bro, like, it's all good, man. Like, don't worry, you're just thinking too much of it. It's all good. Just let time pass and, go back to, making videos together and having fun in general, just behind you, just linking up and doing whatever. Because that's what we were doing, bro. There was times when we would just do random stuff and then just, like, if there's nothing going on, we'll just go central and ride bats and then, I don't know, the girls or whatever. Like, we were just living life, bro. And if we had the opportunities, we'll go, to places we were invited to and stuff. It was just amazing. It was amazing, literally. So I was like, cool, I hear you. Time's going by. We're all chilling. And at this time, Bernard's really getting closer with God. And this literally just came into my head, yeah. As you lot can see from my life part 2, there's a scene where me, Bernard, and the other guy, the black guy, yeah, we're basically we're doing Bible study. So it used to be a thing when Bernard would come over, like, everyone would just come to my yard, and then, for like 1 hour or 2 hours, we'll just, just try to get closer to God, learn certain things that's in the Bible, the commandments, whatever, all that stuff. It was actually very good, because at the same time, I really needed it. And, at that time, Bernard was speaking sense. He was speaking sense to me, and it made so much sense. And like, at that point, I wasn't really myself. I was just paranoid about what I need to do and how to, like, keep the audience intact. And, I was losing my head, but, you know, when it was just proper supporting me and, you know, the whole good thing, like the man was just doing well, the whole getting closer to God. Yeah, so that was happening for a bit. And then it got to the point where Dylan wasn't really in the picture. He was making vids by himself. He wasn't really like making videos with Bernard. And for me, on my behalf, it looked like, you know, it was just a thing where, Dylan's he wants to prove himself even more. Like, he's doing his own videos, you know. He just wants to show everyone that he's capable of doing himself, and he is. He was always capable, even before he did his own channel. Because with GoldenTrio, he applied pressure to make that happen. Even before I even started making videos on Instagram, he pushed it, bro. He pushed it. He was the main reason why GoldenTrio was what it was, really and truly. Yeah. And yeah, like, he wasn't involved in stuff. Like, there was even times when I say, "Oh, bro, like you might as well come over to my yard and we do the Bible study thing." But, you know, he was just always busy and all that stuff, innit? You know, he was communicating. He was communicating with me and all that, with us, with everyone. And then, yeah, it was just a thing where Dylan was not making videos or whatever with my man. He was just distant. And, you know, he had his own problems. Like, I'm not gonna obviously, I can't say, because it's just family issues, like family personal issues. That's just him, innit? And yeah, so at this point it was just me and Bernard. I'm still calm with Dylan. Like, I'm still talking to Dylan, but Bernard wasn't talking. Bernard and Dylan weren't talking, but I was still talking with Dylan most of the time, innit? And now it got to a point where September, yeah, I literally remember this. September, I went Ghana. I think I stayed for 2 weeks and I came back. Now, my older brother had a free yard, had a free flat for like a week, and asked him, can I stay over for a week and make videos, and he allowed me. So, you know, I had the keys already, stayed over at this time, at that point. And Burner came over and he stayed with me as well, because he also wanted to do things for his merch, Mad Move. I know you lot seen, you know, him promoting it, the pictures that was on my IG, the Mad Move was doing all of that stuff, yeah. Calm. Now, what was happening before started happening again. After them 10 days of, you know, me helping with Bernard and Bernard helping me in my videos and all that stuff, us doing our thing and that, it started happening again where my man was moving distant. I'm chilling. Yeah. And that's when, in my head, I said to myself, like, there's no way this is happening again, bro. Like, why? Why is this happening? You know, it's not like how it used to be. It's not us three making videos together. Literally, the GoldenTrio channel was inactive for a very long time. That time, it was very inactive. Like, there was no videos. And that's when people were even asking on the GoldenTrio channel, "Oh, when's the next video coming? Where's the vlog coming? Blah, blah." Like, where's the content? And it hurts, man. And I think it got to the point where when Burner was moving distant, I started seeing weird things. And you know the old classic family all saying, "Oh, he's jealous," or whatever, blah blah. My mum saying he's jealous. My mum was very like, my mum was just telling me back to back, like, nearly every day, like, what's going on with Burner? You're still friends with him and all that? And I'm saying, yeah, I'm still friends. We just don't really talk. We don't chat to each other, whatever, blah blah. I can't really communicate with him, and just left it. And she just kept saying, "Oh, you're jealous," and I'm like, "No, no." Then there was a situation where vividly I literally remember Central. Like there was a time when there was a like this is an example of weirdness. Yeah. So there was a time when Bernard was gonna go Central in it, because this time like me and Bernard were going Central a lot. And when we was going Central, we was getting approached a few times. And obviously me getting approached, and us like me personally, when I get approached, I don't really mind it. You know, I don't. It's just a quick talking and spud, whatever, wave, picture maybe, and then yeah, this basically this motivational stuff in it that's happening live right in front of me. And yeah, he was basically saying, he just wants to go. He's going to a workshop. I was like, oh, cool, let me roll. I'm not doing nothing. Let me roll in it. And he literally said like, nah, I'm not gonna lie, like, I don't want to go with you. I just want to be by myself. I was like, oh, swear, how come you don't want to go with me? And then he said, this is what confused me. He said, he didn't want to get noticed. Like, he just want to get noticed and that. And then I just left it. But in the back of my head, I'm thinking to myself, but bro, like, you're straight burns. Like, you're not nobody, bro. You're somebody. People will recognize you. But I think he just meant it in a way where, like, I don't know, people recognize me more and stuff. So he just didn't want to be with me in Central. And then, yeah. So I just left it. He just wanted to be by himself. And then, literally, later on throughout the day, I find out that he's gone there with one of my other brethrens. You get? So it was bringing back a memory of like how my man used to link them to you, but not link me or Dylan. You understand? And that's when I started to understand like why Dylan was moving distant, because he just wanted to do his own thing. He didn't want to like dwell in the past. He just wanted to do his own thing, and he was making his videos. Now, when I found out that he went Central with like my guy, now I was just like, I'm thinking to myself, raw, like that's like raw, like what? You don't want to be noticed, but you're going to a place where the other person that you're going with is also my videos, and he even gets noticed. Bro, my guys don't know my videos. They get noticed, bro. They get noticed when they go to work and stuff. You know, literally, they get noticed themselves. So the fact that they go with him plus you, which was straight burns, you're still gonna get noticed. So when I found out about that, like I was like, oh, cool. I brushed it to the side, but inside in my head, I was thinking to myself, like, what? That's just weird. Like I was just like, cool, but I brushed it to the side. Now that's when it got to the point where, you know, days were going by, and there was no communication. It just got to the point where we're like, cool, it is what it is, doing our own thing. And, you know, like, I was going to say something. That time, me and Dylan decided, you know what, we're not going to go chase my man again, bro. If he's still going to do the same thing, he's chilling, calm. Because that's what he was doing. He was doing the same thing. I'm chilling. You know, he wasn't active on making videos when it came to this. He wasn't consistent. He'll upload like at least like 3 times or 4 times a month. He wasn't this consistent. And obviously we tried to chat to my man, and he's just saying, I'm chilling, man, I'm just doing my thing, whatever, blah, blah, cool. So me and Dylan accepted, like, bro, we're not gonna go chase his youth, bro. We're not gonna chase a youth that doesn't wanna, you know, communicate with us. The communication was shit. Like I said before, the communication was shit. Like, the communication is very important. It was shit, bro. And before, me and Dylan wanted the GoldenTrio to happen, bro. Especially Dylan. Dylan was trying hard. We really wanted this to work, bro. Because if it worked, we would have been at the top. No one's touching us. Because everyone likes to see a group that's doing well, bro. Especially a group that's relatable, that's not forcing it with like any other person. You know, we're just ourselves. You know, we're basically running the game whilst having fun and making a good income to support ourselves and our family, bro. That's literally what Dylan wanted, and even me, I wanted that. But we just got to the point where, bro, we're growing up, man. Like, let's just do our own thing. And then, you know, it started going back to just me and Dylan making videos with ourselves and together, and Burnos just moving distant. Now, this is where it gets really important, yeah? That time, that the other day when I posted, he's a snake and he knows what he's done, blah, blah. I'm not going to say exactly what happened, yeah? But all I'm saying is just that, literally, long story short, a personal family thing with me, yeah, was addressed to someone else that did not need to know. Pillow talk. And pillow talk happened. That did not need to happen. It didn't need to be spoken about. That personal family business, after it got told to that person, the person went to a certain community, where that person started like spinning rumors or whatever about my family personal problems to the whole community. And that brought a major, bro, that was a problem for my family. Bro, all honesty, like, I couldn't believe it. I literally couldn't believe it, yeah. And then from then on, that's when I was like, it's done. It's done, bro. Like, it's done. There's no going back, bro. There's no more chances of GoldenTrio ever being a thing. There's no more chances of me collabing with my man. That's done, bro. That is done. Finito. Finish. In the air. In the past. Done. Moving on. From then on, I was like, cool. I'm doing my own thing and that. Even though this done something, moving on, bro. Life. So, cool. That's going on. And, you know, people recently, before, you know, the whole video that he made in my Instagram post and whatever, before that, people were saying, where's the deal, man? Where's GoldenTrio? Where's Straight Burns and Dylan and MB Banks? How come MB Banks and Straight Burns are not making videos together, blah, blah. And that's when we were just airing it. And then obviously it got to the point where I just got fed up with the questions, and I just said, bro, like, you know, if some of you, I don't know if everyone saw it, but, you know, in my Instagram stories, I've said multiple times that, bro, like, it's done, man. Like, we're not gonna make videos together. Calm, blah, blah. Yeah, I put my story, like, bro, we're not friends anymore. We're not friends anymore. We're just doing the videos. We're done with the videos, and, like, please move on. Calm. You know, like, I've actually been bombarded with that question so many times with the guy, bro. Like, for so long, from the beginning of 2021, where people were asking me what's going on Straight Burns, for it to stop and then go back to what's going on Straight Burns from October all the way till obviously now. I've been getting DMs. Where's Straight Burns? Sometimes in my comments. Where's Straight Burns? Like, blah, blah, like, how can we not making videos together? What's going on? Calm. Moved on. I just had to move on. I'm doing my things, doing this thing. Yeah. Then, literally, he made that video the other day. Everyone's seeing it. I'm assuming. And I made my Instagram post, and then that's when, you know, the internet saw everything and all that stuff. Now, the reason why I made that post is because I acted in out of just instincts, reaction. Like, bro, it was literally after a football session. I was tired and all that stuff, and I'm getting calls from everyone saying, oh, my man made a video and he mentioned you and Dylan. I was like, what? Like what? Like, bro, it wasn't a left in the past. Like, what? And then, yeah, he made a video, and then he said what he said. You know, he said that, you know, we just fell out. He didn't want to talk in the situation and all that stuff. And then, honestly, like, I'm just going to be so real. I'm gonna be so vulnerable. That pissed me off, bro. That pissed me off because it was a thing where, like, even before I made the Instagram post, like, people were like, like, what's going on, man? Like, why? This is sad, man. Oh, MB, what happened? What happened? What happened? And then me not being able to actually say that, for me to get personally into the situation and what stuff, I just literally acted out just in a quick way. I said he's a snake. Like, I done what I done, and I made a post, and everyone started messaging me and all that stuff, blah blah blah. I've even, like, even people that know both of us, like, personally, I've even replied to them, bro, because I just don't want to. I don't want to talk about it. It's just all air, you know. And then, yeah, now we're here because of me making that post, and you know, straight after Burner's video, everyone has a right to actually know, like, why I said that. And yeah, I just explained everything, and I just want to move on. And like I said in the beginning of the video, I don't want no one to pick no sides, nothing done. I just wanted to give the inside of the story, and yeah, man, because that's what everyone really wants to know and stuff. And hopefully, now that I said everything, everyone move on. And yeah, like, obviously it's sad, but that's just life, bro. Like, it's literally life. You can't do whatever. You just can't. You can't be happy forever. Like, not everything good is gonna stay forever. It will end in a bad way or in a good way. But no matter what, it would just end. But yeah, and another thing that I want to add in is, like, you know, for me making that Instagram story, yeah, is, let's say the situation, you know, the pillow talk did not happen. Yeah, I would have just left it as a thing where, cool, we just stop making videos, and it is what it is. That's how I felt. But you know, because of the pillow talk and the video that was made from Bernard, that's what made me, like, really pissed off, and I was like, nah, like, what the fuck, bro? What the fuck? Like, what the actual fuck? I was actually confused, bro. I was confused, and I was annoyed. So, you know, I did what I did, and you know, obviously everyone's saying, you know, it wasn't right to say that he didn't say nothing wrong in his video or whatever. You know, everyone's saying that it's true. He didn't say nothing wrong, blah blah. But you know, due to, you know, how I was feeling, you know, that's when everyone really wanted to know. And yeah, it's like, bro, I'm not perfect, bro. I'm not perfect. I'm not a robot. I'm a human. I'm not always gonna be doing something right when it comes to videos, or when it comes to, you know, like, just me as myself, how I react, how I talk. Like, that's just me. And yeah, so that's really that's really everything. Really, that's the whole story. So hopefully everyone moves on. You know, it was an error, but that's just how it goes, man. That's life sometimes, you know. So yeah, you know, he's doing his own thing. Me and Dylan were still making videos, skits together, and 100%, you know, we're coming with bangers. You know, still doing our thing. You know, Dylan's got his Love Island series coming up. You know, I might make an appearance on it. So, you know, yeah, we're still going strong. But yeah, man, subscribe to my channel, innit? You know, this is gonna be the last time I talk on the situation. The last time, and really and truly, making videos like this, it's like, bro, like, why am I doing this, bro? Like, why am I on the internet doing these type of things, bro? Like, I didn't come into this to do this. So yeah, hopefully we left in the past, and you know, just move on. That's what we'll say. Love.